Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So, my name is Pinky, the real life bread star, and if you're new here, welcome, honey. So, as you can see by the title, today I'm talking about this other influencer or this other wannabe influencer who was copying me. Yes, she was. She was, honey. So, the story goes like this. I even have notes down because I don't want to lose track of story. So I think I am the one who started following her. I'm not sure, but like when you have mutual friends, and then it's like it's appropriate. And also she had a great profile picture, and also I saw that she's from the same hometown as I am. Her pictures were decent. It's like almost like she has like an iPhone and stuff like that. She probably did. So I think I am the one who started following her, and then she followed me because of the mutual friends that we had. So as I'm following her, as I said, I see that she is from the same hometown as me, but also I noticed that she seems like she comes from a well-off family, because like she would wear like things like Gucci, you'd see her like, hey man, you afford that, man, like you can see other people when they like can afford things just by sometimes like the things they're wearing, and so like even her stories. So okay, she's well off. So another thing I noticed is that we have similar is that she called herself like an influencer, which is also something I wanted to be and something that I was like working towards, because that's what I wanted to do. So what I've noticed there is that she was like, I don't know, but I think we all know this. It's not like a spoken thing, but we all just know this. Like, how people who have more followers than you, they would never like your page, or like maybe they even look at your page, you just would never know, but they never like even go on your stories. It's almost like the people that have more followers, like it's almost like the people that follow them are like their fans. But if nobody knows you and you have like a lot of following, like maybe let's say 10,000, these dogs, let's say maybe like 10,000, or like maybe even 20,000 followers, but like you're not famous, you just have a lot of followers, then you would probably still be like liking other people's pictures or going to other people's stories who have like 4,000, like maybe 3, even 1,000. Like maybe you'd even follow them back, because at this point you don't, like, no one knows you. I don't know, I hope you guys understand this, but it's like that's how it almost feels like, like okay, and then you find that these people that have clout Bona, they almost like don't follow a lot of people. They could have like 2 million, then Bona they follow maybe like 50 people. It's just like a thing of what have you created? Do you have a brand of this? You can't just be like, because I also was thinking like I'm gonna get to a point where I'm like, okay, like when you are a brand, like maybe if Bonang would follow me, it means something, so you can't just follow anyone. Maybe that's why they do that, that have like a lot of followers. So I have a good 20,000. They act brand new sometimes, and then like she was one of those girls, Lorna, like she acted brand new, bro, and like I don't know, maybe it's that she was wearing these expensive clothes as well, she was like, iPhone, so I don't know, like her like means something, I don't know. You guys understand, and it's like not a girly thing for you, but this is real, okay? So she's like, I noticed she was like, I would like her pictures, but she would never like mine. And she the only thing she would do, she followed me though, the only thing she would do is be like in my stories, but when I post my stories, but now I would be in her stories and I'd like her pictures, and then I say, okay, she's like simple pictures. By the way, she's a light-skinned, decent girl, So yeah, let me just look at this. Yes, she was never in my likes. I have notes so that I don't forget. So, okay, suddenly I see, hey man, she is posting like pictures that are similar to mine, and like now I'm also wanting to be like an influencer. So I'm like, hey boo, and the creative woman, like it's very clear about it, like you copying me, because really no one is gonna be taking pictures like that except me, because I always have like a signature or different something there that is different. Do you understand? So hey, one picture, then I'm like, okay, let me let this slide. Then there was a second picture, and then I let this slide, and I'm like, bro, because now I would also be inspired by some creators there on Instagram, and then see followers like there's this other one called Nadim Lomo, and I remember like she loves wearing a belt. Yeah, like like a long shirt, and then she puts a belt, and it looks so beautiful. It gives her that curvy shape. And maybe she wears just a dress, then it's a simple dress, then she just puts a belt, and like she always knows how to belt things out for them to look very nice. So I remember in this picture that this girl who's a wannabe copied me again for the third time. I was wearing a belt, and I credited her because she's the one who inspired that. Like, why would I not say that? And also now, if she would see me on her story, she'd be like, yeah, she probably got that from me, because she's the only one who wears belts. Like, if you go to her profile, she literally wears belts. Even when she wears a jacket, she's like, belt. Like, she always, like, it's her signature. Do you understand? So I credited her again, like in my caption. And I was like inspired by her. And in this picture, I took a picture in front of a furniture store, and I think I'll insert it. Look, girl, we wanna be. She literally copied me, dog. She went to a friend. I literally saw her. I'm like, so you're not gonna even credit me? Like, you don't like my pictures? You just in my stories. You're just there to make me feel like you are active, or maybe you are. You're looking, but you don't wanna like my stuff. Like, some of them probably feel like if they like your things, or if they follow you, it's almost like like it comes from a negative place, clearly, because if you were inspired by me, it's a positive thing, you would like, and you are like, oh my gosh, I like her, but maybe you're a little gel or something, because it's like, why wouldn't you just credit me in that picture and say inspired by, caption this girl? Do you understand? Because I inserted that lady at 90. I'm gonna insert the picture, but it's just that I don't have her picture. Yeah, now girl. Why for that? Because I unfollowed her, and waheko. Before we get into the hacking story about her and how I know, I just like, the reason why I'm mad at this is because, as I said, now when I like 20,000 followers, and as I said, she seems like she comes from wealthy. I can see, like, I see she comes from it clearly, because I can see it, because I used to follow her, I used to look at her stories, and she comes from a well-off family, like even way more than well-off, because they afford Gucci. Do you understand? She has the iPhone, and like she unayo yonke lento, but then uba from like mna like 3,000 followers, if not 2 who knows. So like 10 years oba from, I'm like, why are you stealing from me, like, and not crediting me? Like, why? Because my thing is, you are saying you're an influencer, right? So this means that this comes from you. You should be the creative here, because you create content most as an influencer. And it's like, bro, I used to literally go on this like, I see every time we drive, I'm like, okay, this is a nice spot. Then when it's weekend, I get dressed and I look very nice, and then I tell my friend, okay, let's go. Then I go to that spot I saw, then I take a picture. Sometimes I take like 3 taxis, bro. take 3 taxis just to get to that spot. And at that time, I changed my shoes. I wear taxis. Then when I get there, I wear heels. I change. I'm like, okay, comb my hair, take a picture, then I go. For this rich ass kid who's well off, who could like, I was telling my sister and my friends and my boyfriend, I'm like, bro, this girl, if she really had a passion for this, if this was really what she loved and what she really wanted to do, she would have the vision, because she comes from a well-off family. That means she probably lives in a nice house. You can see it in her profile pictures. You can just get outside and take a nice picture, because I'm sure outside even looks good. Just make sure you, but she doesn't have the vision, she doesn't have the mindset for it. She's just following a trend, because this is what was happening. Most everyone is like, don't do it, Yakumbula. Everyone's like an influencer, everyone is a pretty don't do it, Yakumbula boss. So I'm like, as I'm looking at this, I'm like, she will never, ever, ever, she'll never be on that level, because she's not doing it from passion, she's not doing it from her heart, she's doing it from just blowing with the wind and climbing on a trend. Because why? Like, if you really had left vision for this, because she unlike me, she probably doesn't have to take 3 taxis. She probably gets in the car, as I saw from her stories. She just drives there, then they take a picture. She didn't even need to drive there. She lives in a nice house already, dummy. You don't have the vision. That's why you'll never and that's why I said, going back to that hacking thing, I'm glad they hacked her, because I went back to look at her page again. You know, when you think about things and you're like, hey, this girl tried me. So I went back to her page. She used to be on 20,000 followers, or like 17,000. Now she's on 4 the last time I checked. And I remember I saw her bio, she's like, hacked, don't do a new profile. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you deserve it. Because why would you steal from me? Like, no one in South, bro, you can see that picture. No one in South Africa takes a picture like, it's not a selfie, that one. It's creative. It's in front of a furniture store. It's not like a Louis or whatever. It's a very nice vintage furniture store. And that picture is like, you can see it's well thought, it's creative. She took that from me, dog, that girl. She didn't even credit me. I unfollowed her, then when I unfollowed her, I remember we have mutual friends, so another one of her friends was also in my stories, and she actually liked my stuff. I think they had a discussion about me, because both of them unfollowed me. But anyways, listen to this. So I'm like, yeah, so I unfollowed her, and then I think I put it on my story because I know she's gonna look the friend, yeah. And I'm like, I think I said something, I don't remember what I said clearly. I'm gonna have to go back. Hopefully I find it, Lord. And then I said something to the point, I said that she's copying me though, and I said something else. I don't know. I think I was a little bit petty, but I mentioned the fact that she's copying me. I didn't say her name, but she knew who it was clearly, because I remember looking at her story, the friend, and she was like saying something almost like it's a reply, almost like she's replying from her friend, and she's like, no, she didn't copy me, and like I didn't even read it properly, but she was like making it seem like something. She's playing innocent, bro. And I'm like, bro, she was also taking a side, Lorna, the friend. I don't really remember what she said in that story, but it was something like where she's not even acknowledging. But from the fact that she replied through the friend, she knows she's guilty, because like, I have 3,000 followers, most you have 20k. So if I unfollow you, it means nothing. It meant something for her to even tell the friend, because afterward the friend also unfollowed me. So why would because I saw that they're friends on her story, on their stories. Do you understand? So clearly they had a conversation about me, and I'm so mad because I'm like, hey, guess what? So another thing on this during this time after the unfollow, I was still so mad. So I would go back to look at her page. So then I look at her reels. So in one of her reels, Google I seen her last 70k followers. I'm like, this girl, yeah, She just had like, she just is a rich kid. She bro, I was man's makeup like on levels that are like wow. And like remember like we're on the iPhone, but I can have, as I said, I can have vision, yeah, where her pictures are beautiful, they decent, but I can now your creativity, do you understand? So Ashman Satin and the lose a train of thought, yeah. Okay, wait. Oh yes, so I was saying I was on her reels on Instagram, and then she's like on this radio show that no one knows. Because if it was like Kaya or Metro or all these big ones, we would be like, oh yeah, no one knows that one. Okay, so I see it on her reels. So she's being interviewed there, and she's like, so I don't know what the interview asked, but the interview was asking something about like how the importance of being different and like in this industry of influencers and stuff like that. So she get to I'm so mad. My words aren't even coming out. Guess what this says, bro? This copycat wannabe influencer could never ask, girl, you're light-skinned, girl, that's it. You're not the one. I'm gonna read you foot. And she knows it. Ooh, I hope she comes across this. She would know it's her. But anyways, so she's like, as an answer, she's like, no, for you to like in this industry, look, you have to be different. We can't all be like Mihlali. I'm like, girl, what do you mean different? You copied me. You can't talk like that. You must actually say, I'm inspired by other people and give them credit. Why are you acting like someone you're not, girl? And I'm like, this girl's not going to get anywhere. And look now, no one knows her. And no one will ever know her because, as I said, she doesn't have the passion for it. She doesn't have the vision. She's just climbing on the wind. Wherever the wind blows, she's going. I looked at her pictures when they were on 4K. The Instagram page is dull. I'm like, oh, so you wanted me to steal my creativity, basically, most. Because I'll actually show you guys like how my Instagram looks. Bro, no one. It's very different. It's very different. So, yeah, I unfollowed her. And I was like, this girl, she tried it. I was so glad when I saw that she was hacked. I don't even want to lie, Sham. Because I'm like, you deserve it. Because you don't even, like, that's not your source. It's like, remember when will.i.am stole from DJ Lag, bro, like, and put A$AP Ferg in the song. And this nigga has the audacity. As I was saying, to call the song culture.
Guys, American rapper will.i.am has been accused of stealing a song from South African producer and DJ Lag. And now this is after he released a track titled Culture featuring A$AP Ferg and Megan Wright. And now for those figures who still doubt that the track was taken from DJ Lag, have a listen at DJ Lag's track that was dropped way back. And now also listen to the new track dropped by will.i.am and his team titled Culture.
Moving culture since I was little Daryl. Culture. They hate our melanin and culture. We rush in sports and culture. Try to take on our souls and culture.
And now without a doubt, the track was taken from DJ Lag. And now will.i.am himself came out with an apology. Check out the apology.
What's up, everybody? I'm here to clear up the situation between the song Culture and Drop Ice by DJ Lag. But first, I want to take the time to apologize to Megan Wright from the bottom of my heart. Megan, I am truly sorry for putting you in this situation. And I want everyone to know that Megan doesn't deserve the hate you're throwing at her, because Megan didn't do anything wrong. The person that's at fault is myself. When the song was turned in, I turned in the credit information to Megan. And I obviously got the credit information wrong. And when I realized I made a mistake, I tried to fix it. And at that point in time, it was already too late. So to that, I apologize to DJ Lag. DJ Lag, you're an awesome producer. You have an amazing future ahead of you. And I'm so sorry for getting the information wrong.
As if he created it, like, hey. He was convinced, he's like, no one will know it's a producer from South Africa. Little South Africa. Let me just steal this beat. He didn't even have the audacity to cover it up. Like, it's like really like you didn't even put anything on top. You're just gonna take the beat as it is and just say culture. Culture. Oh my gosh. How could you do that, bro? Just because someone is little in your head, no one knows them, you think it's okay to steal their thing. Like, what the hell, Will I Am? That's why I was like, Will I Am should change his name from Will I Am to Well, I'm a Thief. That's his name. Well, I'm a Thief. Hi, we have Well, I'm a Thief on the red carpet. So, tell us what inspired culture. He even had the audacity to make himself look like he, like just like this girl as I was saying in that reply from the friend. All I am is like, oh yeah, when because he was that the DJ Lag sued him for culture. He had to apologize on Instagram, and he has the audacity to still make himself seem like he's not a thief and not creative and not like really Will I Am. So where is, like, this whole time were you stealing from people or what? Because now it makes me look at you different. Like, why would you steal from someone and not give them credit? Like, why don't you just, wouldn't it be amazing to just put him on, okay, and say featuring, put your name on it, just like Meg G always says. Like, why do you have to steal from someone, bruh? It comes from a negative place. You don't want to uplift someone, you gel. That beat was so great, you wanted to put A$AP Ferg on it. You saw the greatness in that beat, but you didn't want to credit that guy. You didn't want to credit that guy. You're still gonna lie on Instagram and say, no, when we were putting the credits on the sheets, there was a mistake. Mistake, nigga. Just say you lied and stole from someone from South Africa just because you thought no one would know him and no one knew him. And just because he's... Bruh, this is the same thing this girl... And guess where Will I Am is now? Nowhere. Exactly. DJ Lag is still undercover great ass DJ. Even Babe Swadumo knows how great he is. She is the one who told me actually about the story. And it's like, what? Bruh, I'm so annoyed by that. I really was touched by that girl, and I'm so glad because I like, you know, God told me, she's like, don't worry, this girl, she doesn't have the passion for it. She will just out of nowhere, her life will take another route, not this one. But it was a confirmation to say, you are that bitch. Because it's like, you gonna copy me? She literally, like, I had a black dress with polka dots on with that belt and a very nice hair, and I ironed it, bruh, and I had like these nice heels with a bag, I think. And it was just a very nice pose, even just a very creative picture. She did the same thing in front of a different like furniture. Now it's like Beyond, it was modern. Mine was a little bit vintage, like outside me. Hers was modern, like a modern furniture store. And she literally was like doing the same like thing I was doing, posing in front of it. I'm like, because it's closed there. Like, I went on the weekend and it's closed. And she also went on the weekend there. It's closed. Probably it was like a private one. I don't know where to, because they're supposed to be open on weekends. But anyways, that one was closed when we were there. And the one she also took pictures in front of was closed. She had a jean. I'm gonna describe it. She had a jean on and she had like this black top. I think it was off the shoulder, and she like, I'm like, girl, you couldn't even credit a girl? Like, this is why you went to the furniture store. I like, who else? No one in this planet except me. So I'm like so pissed by that. So yeah, guess I'm done venting. And I'm glad I saw what I saw. You know, God has a nice way of showing you like like it's sometimes like your karma, it comes and then God shows you, and then it's like, yeah, I feel good, God, thanks. Because when I saw her page and her saying she was hacked, I'm like, yeah, good, now you have to start from scratch. Let's see if you can rise now with creativity. Stealing people's souls here. But I wait, man, I was really mad about that, and I don't like people who don't give credit, you know, like the Kardashians. Like, what the hell? You know, you stole from the African peoples. We got the source. That's the thing, you know. So yeah, I just want people to give credit where it's due, you know. And I feel like now we should be able to have copyright in every form, you know, because everything can be a great thing, you know. So y'all, I guess we've come to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys don't think I'm petty and like such a girl, but I am a girl, and I think I also am petty. But yeah, that's why I love Tamar Braxton, because I feel like we're the same, honey. If you enjoyed my video, honey, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know what else you'd like to see from me. Don't forget to subscribe to see my face again. And if you like my makeup, do go to my shorts, because every time I upload, like every look I have, I show